Okay, the next little detail we're going to add to our podcast is making our music fade in and out, okay, to provide a smooth transition between the start of the song and then back into the podcast. So the way we're going to do that is this. If you go to your tracks, remember you've got 1, 2, 3 tracks, one for each of your songs. Okay, I'm missing a song here. This is just my little demo page, but you would have another song here. So I'm going to show you with this first song. What you do is you click on the down arrow right here, and what that's going to show you is the volume for the individual track. Each track has its own volume. Okay. As usual, zooming in helps, so I'm going to click and zoom in on the beginning of my song right here. Okay, this is the end of my intro and the beginning of my first song. Remember, it sounds like S. Okay. Now, instead of this music starting at full volume right away, I want it to fade in to provide a smooth transition from my intro to the music. And here's the way we do that. It's a little bit fussy, okay? So you're going to have to be patient, and you're going to have to keep your good friend Command Z in mind. Okay, Command Z, remember that undoes something you didn't mean to do. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to click at the very beginning of my music, just like that, and you see this little blue circle pops up. Okay, we call that a node, a point along the line, a node. All right, I'm going to make one node there, and then I'm going to come in about a second or so, say about right here. Okay, so now I've got two nodes, one here, one there, here, there. If I accidentally put a third one in, oh no, I didn't mean to put one there. Remember, Command Z. Okay, now if I play this right now, it's still at full volume. But what I can do instead is I can make it fade in, rise from no volume up to full volume. So what I do is I click and hold. Click and hold, my thumb is still holding down on the mouse. I click and hold and I drag this down. Okay, now you can see that the volume is going to rise up, just like this. It's a subtle difference, but I think it makes a difference. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to make my music fade out. Okay, we just made it fade in, we want to make it fade out. So I'm going to zoom in. I'm going to go to the end of my song right here. I'm going to put one little blue circle, one node. I'm going to come in about, let's say, this far. And so now I've got two nodes. And I'm going to click and drag this one down to 0. So when I zoom out, you can see this rises into full volume and then fades out to no volume. And it would sound like... So it's just a subtle fade out, but it makes a difference when you're transitioning from the music back into your song. Okay, so you're going to have to play around with what is a good amount to fade in and out. Maybe you want to come in a little more. In that case, you can make it like this. And maybe that's a better fade out, so a little bit longer in there. Okay, good luck with fades in and out. Remember, it's a little bit fussy, so you want to keep the Command Z option close at hand. And you can delete these nodes when you don't want them either, because notice what I did here was I clicked on this blue circle and then deleted it, and I had another one here. Okay? And you can control the volume for each of the individual tracks by doing this. All right, good luck, and I'm looking forward to seeing those fades.
2, 3.
This has been a Two Cat production.
Okay, sorry.